Let's be real, a lot of guys are still dressing exactly like they did in high school. Baggy hoodies, worn out sneakers, random graphic t-shirts. And maybe you're already thinking, who cares? Just wear whatever you want. I get that, but here's the problem. That mindset is exactly why so many men stay stuck. Now this video is not about forcing you into suits or telling you to just copy some Pinterest board. It's about practical, real-life upgrades. Things you can do today with the clothes you already own to look sharper and more confident without trying too hard. There are 4 elements to this, but the first one is the most important one, your mindset. Most guys never change the way they dress because deep down they think real men shouldn't care about clothes, that it doesn't matter. But the truth is, it does matter. People size you up in seconds, and it's almost always based on how you look. You don't even get to say a word before they've decided if you seem confident, trustworthy, or successful. Now sure, Adam Sandler can live in giant basketball shorts and baggy t-shirts and nobody cares. But that's because he's Adam Sandler. He's rich, famous, and beloved. If the average guy dresses like that, it doesn't say laid-back movie star. It says you never really grew up. I'll give you an example. I was at a friend's place once and I saw these beautiful leather shoes by the door. He told me he bought them for a wedding, loved them, but then he shrugged and said, "It's not really me, so I never wear them." That's the problem for a lot of guys. It's not that they don't have the clothes, they just don't give themselves permission to change. And here's the mindset shift. You don't need to become someone else, and you don't need to go straight into suits. Start small, take baby steps, and each one will feel more natural. And once your mindset shifts, your clothes stop feeling like a costume and they start feeling like you. Which brings us to the foundation of style, the right fit. You can buy the most expensive clothes in the world. If they don't fit right, you still look sloppy. But this is where most guys go wrong. Their clothes are either too big, too slim, too long, or all 3 at once. Here's a simple rule of thumb. If you have a bigger frame, whether it's muscle, hips, or some extra weight, lean towards straighter, wider fits. It creates a nice balance. And if you're slimmer, your clothes can and should be slimmer too, but don't go skin tight or oversized. The other half of fit is the length. Too long and your trousers bunch up and look messy. Too short and your shoes look massive while your legs form an awkward V-shape. Aim for a slight break or no break. Both work on almost any body type. But your real secret weapon is your local alterations tailor. Because for just $10 to $20, you can take clothes that almost fit and make them look like they were custom made for you. But even with perfect fit, you can still look like a teenager if you're wearing the wrong types of clothes. And this is where most guys get stuck, because they still rely on the same pieces they wore back in high school. Now there's nothing wrong with comfort, but if you want to look like a grown man, you have to make a few simple swaps. Let me give you some easy ones. Swap the hoodie for a crewneck sweater, a cardigan, or a turtleneck. You get the same comfort, but way more polished. Swap the graphic tee for a plain tee, an Oxford shirt, or a denim or chambray shirt. And here's the big one, sneakers. A lot of guys live in basketball or running shoes, but unless you're on the court or at the gym, they are not doing your outfit any favors. Swap them for a pair of minimal sneakers. Look for a slimmer sole, a minimal design, no giant logos, and go for materials like leather, suede, or canvas, ideally in a neutral color. This one change alone makes you look instantly sharper without giving up comfort. And this brings me to today's sponsor, Koyo. Koyo makes premium sneakers for men and women, handcrafted in Italy, using only the finest materials. Their sneakers are known for clean, minimal designs, which is exactly what I look for on a shoe. Their newest release is the Capri X, a modern slip-on sneaker that's stylish, comfortable, and easy to wear. It's the kind of shoe you can throw on in seconds, but still look elevated. You have lots of interesting color choices, but one of my favorite colors is ivory. It's super versatile, has a soft, off-white suede that adds texture and pairs well with almost anything in your wardrobe. So if you're looking for sneakers that are easy to wear, built to last, and look sharp in almost any outfit, head over to koyo.co. You fixed your mindset, dialed in your fit, and upgraded the worst offenders. Now it's time to actually build a wardrobe that works. And the good news is, you don't need 100 rules or a walk-in closet. You just need a few simple principles. First, Focus on versatility. Start by building your wardrobe around neutral colors. Navy, gray, beige, cream, or olive. They're easy to mix and match, so even with just a few pieces, you've got dozens of outfit combos. And you can always add color later, but don't start with a pink suit or yellow trousers. Second, spend where it matters most. Invest in the items that make the biggest impact, like your shoes, coats, and tailored jackets. That's where the difference between cheap and quality really shows. But for basics like t-shirts, sweaters, or casual trousers, brands like Uniqlo or Muji are just fine. And third, find your uniform. Every guy needs a few go-to outfits. So instead of reinventing the wheel, find those that resonate with you and fit your lifestyle. And the best tool for this is definitely Pinterest, because you can get so many outfit inspirations from lots of different styles. Doesn't have to be a suit with a tie. And that's your roadmap. 4 simple moves to upgrade your style. Starting today. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time.